Alright, mic check 1 2 1 2. Alright, mic check 1 2 1 2. Alright, so how's everyone doing? Is your homeboy XtremeTony. Want to welcome everyone to the weekly Sunday live stream for March 19, 2023. I know I'm trying to. One thing is I'm trying to do everything. One, because Lucky 7 has to work in the morning, so he's not going to be on the live stream. So one thing, he did put the card together before he went to bed. So like, okay, well, because the process goes like, yes, he puts the match card together, and I look through it, and then I approve. There's very few times where I'll ask for a change to occur. Maybe you can change the competitor. Maybe put a different match stipulation. Maybe even move move a match up and down the card. But I hardly ever ask for any changes because Lucky 7 has done a great job of putting the match together. And how I always say, he's the unsung hero here in CAW. Not just what he contributes here in XGWL, but what he does in Blacklist CAW, how he sometimes has contributed to a lot of other CAW leagues out there throughout the years. And I'm always saying, he's the unsung hero of CAW. He's been a great contributor. Alright, so let's... As Angela Maravilla makes her way to the ring. See, trying to wait for the right photo op. One thing I try to do is I actually try to turn down the brightness on the television. One thing, no one really says television anymore as far as people call it a TV, but they don't really call it. The only time I heard someone call it a television is when in the historical sense. Well, anyway, here comes the alliance as Alina Valentina is set to go out here one-on-one against Angela Maravilla. And right now, I'm trying to get the right... As we get this one win, Alina Valentina clotheslining Angela Maravilla out of the ring in the early goings of the match. Hold on. By the way, if you guys are watching, don't be shy, drop a line and say hi. One thing I really haven't used is the YouTube Shorts part. I should use it more often. Ooh, back clothesline didn't work. And yes, there's a noticeable size difference here. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh yes, WWE 2k23 is out. And now, oh, what a counter! I know I'm distracted by a lot of these e-thoughts on social media. Okay, so damn, woo. See, there's a lot I need to get. I need to get a new computer. I need to get, because one thing I have seen is, I have seen PlayStation 5s in stock at Target. And look at that. And yes, the one with the disc drive is available too. And yes, it does cost $500. And no, it's not an easy purchase to spend $500. Well, yeah, it's been over 2 years. Oh my God, look at that Tombstone Pile Driver by Elena Valentina cover. I know, a good friend of the show, Empoleon Fighter, or Emp Fighter, put out the next part of his playthrough of The Last of Us. I know I haven't had a chance to watch it because I just saw that he just uploaded it, so shout out to him, because just like with Lucky 7, he also has been a great contributor to CAW, because we're all the CAW, because that's what we do whenever we're part of another CAW league. Like, one thing I tell for anyone that wants to be part of CAW, but you don't have your own CAW league, but you create a lot of great CAWs. One thing is, be a team player, but I know I had to learn that. So everything that people go, oh, how do you do this? Like, I've done it all in CAW. So I just keep doing it because it's fun. It's become a great community. It's been a great community for a long time. It's been a great brotherhood and sisterhood. Cover. 1, 2. Because I know I've had my fair share. Look at that. Oh, there might be a twist. Cover. Ooh, 2 count. Because I know I've had a chance to be a leader in the community, and one of the best leaders that we've had was the late great Eddie Mack. Because just because you come in after the founding fathers of CAW doesn't mean you can make a big impact. Because I'll tell you guys this, I've learned just as much from Eddie Mack as he's learned from me. Look at this. Oh my God, look at that. Because I remember when Eddie first announced his interest in getting involved in CW, when he was just making like custom music videos for other people, and then like, I was telling him, look, one thing is like, there's been so many CW leagues out there that just overhype and stuff, and when it's time for them to launch their CW league, there's like nothing, like failure, so many failures to launch, and then the one thing that I was not expecting was for him to actually put out a pilot episode of CCL, and as a matter of fact, I actually have the video downloaded. Cover 1, 2, and look at this. This is an upset as Angelina Maravilla gained a win. Alright. Alright, let's get our next matches. Biff, Andreas, and Danny Jackpot to take on Sudden Impact. I wonder... So we're gonna have some title matches. Okay. One thing I gotta do in 2K23 is put more of an effort to bring over the rosters over, because I didn't do that in 2K22, and I know I'm one of the early adopters in getting each wrestling game every year. One thing is, because I'm on the fence of whether I should get the PS5 and get 2K23 on the PS5, or just get the PS4 version. Because one thing, it's been... How long has it been now since... Because I bought my PS4 in December of 2015. So that was over 7 years ago. I swear, this has been the longest lifespan for a console generation, this 8th gen. Because just like with with the last generation, I don't get the console at launch because a 7-year period between, because usually it's 5, but because at the launch of the from PS3 to PS4 it was 6, because the I think it was like 7, because the PS3 launched in 2006 alongside on the same time as the Nintendo Wii, and then 7 years later was the PS4 in 2013, and I was hesitant to get the PS4 and the reason I wasn't able to get the PS5 is because of COVID and the lack of availability of the consoles, but that's no longer the case, because obviously it's been 3 years since COVID. And that's what made the PS5 unavailable. I know usually when there's no one in the chat, I tend to plug in all the socials, at least the Twitter and Instagram. And the one thing I always say, don't be shy, drop a line and say hi. And I need to get more comfortable, because I know I'm not going back out there. Even though I could, after this live stream is over, I can get back out there, work for another hour maybe. Because let's be honest, I'm leaving money on the table as I'm doing this every Sunday night, because people are still ordering on DoorDash. And yes, I said DoorDash. I didn't say Uber, I said DoorDash. And yes, it's raining outside. I didn't think it was going to rain, because when I went to the gym earlier this afternoon, it just barely started to rain, because when I got in the car from here, it wasn't raining, but when I got to the gym, it just barely started raining. And then and it wasn't like a heavy downpour, but just like a light rain. And it was raining. It was just on a consistently light rain as I was out there. And the one thing I always say a lot is that I'm always saying that we need the rain over here, because we definitely do, because a lot of the reservoirs in the entire state are like at dangerously low levels. And ironically, here in Southern California, for the most part, we're still getting our water from the Colorado River. As I'm hearing myself. I need to change these socks because my feet got wet from the rain, and the water went through the shoes. So it's weird hearing myself when I'm doing the live stream, and then I'm trying to see where else it is. One thing I share is like, ooh, if I had money, if I had this and that. You know, if I did have money, I would definitely get a real life version of the XGWL Ultimate World Title. Look at that clothesline from Ryan Evans as he starts things off against Biff Andreas. Ooh, good counter. And now the tag to Danny Jackpot. I wonder where Fluke or Torn Fluker is. I mean, because he's usually on the web matches. But I don't see him. Every once in a while he's popped up in the chat during the weekly Sunday live streams. In some of the Discord servers, I did share the classic episode when I wasn't here last week, when I was out of town. One thing is I definitely want to give something for people to watch on the live on Sundays. One thing that I've seen since watching the third Creed movie is like so much analysis on this one YouTube channel. I forget the name of it, but it was like really good. Like, and then started comparing like who's the tougher fighter, and then like comparing Creed, Adonis Creed to Rocky Balboa, or like Clubber Lang to Diamond Dame Anderson, or like Clubber Lang versus Ivan Drago or Victor Drago. And then one YouTube channel I watch a lot is called Moon, and they were talking about the bank failure of Silicon Valley Bank and the save there by Matthew Stone. See, because one thing is like, as much as I like to talk about like politics and current events. I do that like Monday through Saturday, and even the Sunday morning and afternoon on the other social media platforms. But this is my break from all that. And look at this. Oh! But I need a break from it just like everybody else. Now, oh, look at that kick right there. That calf kick by Dane Jackpot. Okay, so I've finished sharing the links to on all of the Discord servers and of course Twitter and Instagram. And look at this. Ooh wee! I'm happy that Danny Jackpot was able to adopt a submission move, making him more well-rounded. And now about to go for the cash out, and oh, there it is, cashing out. 1, 2, and Matthew Stone again with the save. And now look at this. Oh, modified abdominal stretch. Alright, time for the Facebook groups. And ooh, look at that neck breaker. And now, Danny Jackpot making the tag to Beth Andreas. That's true, this thing is so slow. Now Ryan Evans, oh, with a three-handled credenza. And now look at this. Ooh wee, whew. Ooh, we got set up powerbomb by Biff Andreas. The wide world of CW. Because it's supposed to be the quote-unquote governing body of it's basically the next evolutionary step from CAW Mainstream back in the day. Alright, so let's get the women's live title. You know what we forgot? To to make one of these matches a gimmick match.
Feels so bulky.
No. No one. So here comes Brianna Loco, this great second generation talent. And of course, the worst kept secret in CAW about the lineage of Brianna Loco. So here comes Adrian Reyes. Alright, I think that pretty much does it for all the... So now I can keep the match card in front of me and I can... Because one thing is, I'm excited to see what 2k23 has in store. I know, listen. University and Park Boulevard. So in one of the Facebook groups I'm a part of, they show like old photos of the city. And I'm looking at one of them. I think it's from a century ago in color. And there's a trolley line going through a very busy intersection where no streetcars run through there anymore. Like, and then there's this. I wonder if it's still there because there's. Ew, gross. So one thing is, they're digging out old pipes, and there's like all this gross old food and buildup from years of being there. Because let's be real. Are you serious? You have got to be kidding me. As I'm going on Facebook right now, there was a 99-yard quarterback sneak. As in, the team was at their own one. They were trying to do a quarterback sneak just to try to give the offense some yardage to work with. And if the series didn't work, have enough room for the punter to be able to kick the ball safely without a high risk of it being blocked. But then the quarterback just kept pushing on through, and the offensive line got enough of a push for the quarterback to break through and take it all the way for a touchdown. I'm like, only one count. Remember, this is for the XGWL Women's Live title. Count. And then I'm still looking on Facebook and I'm seeing a guy, a buck getting stuck in the mud, and then this one guy who's trying to help the buck deer with the antlers out of that mud. I'm like, damn. And they're really trying hard to pull this buck out of there, and like they're like, he's almost out because they've made some progress, and then oh, and finally Ooh. And then I'm still on Facebook. I've seen this one guy with a complete asshole supposed to be sparring, and he's just like really trying to really hit someone. I'm like, Brianna Loco. Ooh, look at the leg bar. And then someone hit him back, and he's like embarrassed. Ooh. Look at that. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a new XGWL Women's Live Champion. And her name is Brianna Loco. Well, it's very obvious that she's done the Familia very proud. As we go through the highlights, because let's be honest, like Adrian Reyes put up a hell of a fight trying to defend her title, but unfortunately it was just not meant to be, as Brianna Loco, your winner and new XGWL Women's Live Champion. Because her parents are definitely proud. I know a certain playmaker and a certain Queen Bee would definitely be proud of. Bree. Let's see. So let's get now the men's live title. Joe Omega going one-on-one against Dragon Boy. If you want to check out the match card, it's on the Discord and you can join. Links are in the description.
What's up, homie? You pulling up on me or what? Hey, welcome back to another day of the Cholo Housewife. While my queen's at work being a pan winner, I get my morning karate cholo on. Sit. I get the laundry done, and then I start watering these plantas. I named this one Audrey too. Pues órale, step into the ring and throw down, is it? Oh, my finance home. I better prepare my mamacita slippers. Hey, if she's here, who's running heaven? Quiero comerte yo todos los días. Damn, look at her, still working. Too bad her work husband Rafa quit after he met me at the Christmas party. Hey, so my dear, take these off. Damn, her feet don't smell like roses. Oh, she's looking at me. Don't crack. Now, one thing about my Jaina, she's got a cute little bladder. Right this way, mi amorcita. Windows open and candles are lit. Make some room for dinner. Now back to the kitchen where I belong. Hey, what's up, homie?
Let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. That there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful.
not the right music. Luigi, you've been messing with my iPod shuffle again?
Oh boy, I really did it this time.
Bowser, prepare to... who are you?
My name is Dr. Robotnik. Normally I fight this hedgehog guy, total asshole by the way, but I'm always losing. So me and Bowsy decided to swap games to see how that'd go.
Okay.
Wait, is Bowsy's arch nemesis a pudgy middle-aged plumber? Wow, this is too rich. My guy is a supersonic speedster who can slice through chunks of land and go Super Saiyan sometimes. What do you do?
Well, I get a little dollar when I eat a mushroom. Sometimes I wear a cape.
Wow! Oh my God! I am never letting him live this down. Come on, let's fight so I can seal the deal.
All right, but you don't know what you're going up against. As soon as you start dropping wind-up toy bombs, I'm...
Wait, is your strategy dependent on me dropping wind-up? That was the easiest thing ever. I bet Bowsy's getting his ass handed to him by Sonic.
Every show, yo, I gotta learn how to tie a bow. Robert Van Winkle, nothing rhymes with Winkle. Oh yeah. I'm right, and I'm capitalizing on a trend that's currently rising. Mix it with Curly and Larry and Moe. Hey yo, maybe never. I become richer with every endeavor. I'm living large in my bank and stupid because I just listen to real rap and stupid.
Oh my God. Let's see, Dragon Boy going to the top rope. Well, one thing about me is I feed off the audience, and look at this. Oh my god, that didn't work. One thing is, I stumbled onto this and it's like, man, PS5 footage of The Last of Us Part 1, I'm like, man, it looks that good? Ooh, 2 count. So 3 was the birthday of the late Machiko Soga, who portrayed Rita Repulsa in the Power Rangers TV show. I'm like, oh shit. I swear, I get a lot of these playthroughs from Mario Maker 2. But why did I have to make them so high-pitched? And Dragon Boy winner and still XGWL Men's Live Champion. Alright, so let's go to the Blacklist CAW portion of the I was like, where is everyone? I know it's 1:42 a.m. on the East Coast, because one thing that ever since they did the daylight savings time, it said it's supposed to be permanent now. I'm like, I don't really like it, because I actually prefer the whole, you know, spring forward and fall back, because during the fall I actually need that extra hour of sleep. Okay, Jason Violet versus Joe Amigo. Oops. I'm looking at the what's below the chat, and then I'm seeing a couple of things here. Past live streams, XFL, that new video from Tom MacDonald that released on Friday, which by the way was pretty good. Oh yeah, The Last of Us playthrough part 19, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the end, like leading up to the end of the game, at least in the story mode. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how many times I played through the story mode in The Last of Us, which includes both the PS3 and PS. So I need to show you guys this. So look, let's see, look, PS3 version of The Last of Us, PS4 version. So, I don't know if you guys can see that, but unfortunately for me, I don't get it because I don't see any damage on the PS4 version. This is the PS4 version, and I don't see damage on the disc. It's like, what the hell's going on? Why doesn't it work though? Chapter. One thing is, I am not really good in shooters, first person or third person, especially when it's online multiplayer, because I get wiped out quickly. Because every time I play Grand Theft Auto 5 online, I'm like, All of a sudden, someone just either a sniper rifle or with a chain gun kill my character. I'm like, oh, so quickly. It doesn't happen as much as in the Red Dead, the online part of Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm usually... The one thing about Red Dead Redemption 2, it did came with 2 discs. Because the map is ginormous. But one thing is... Because one thing in my little game collection library that I have on the shelf is like... I have my PS2, PS3, PS4. Oh, where am I going to put the PS5 games? Cover. Let's see. Let me see what games I have on the PS2, because it's been a long time since I've even fired up the... Because on the ends are the PS2, and in the middle, PS3 and PS4. I have the first Red Dead Redemption game. Backbreaker. Midnight Club. All Pro Football 2K. Fight Night. The boxing game. And now look at this. Oh! H-Town Rush. And yes, this was meant to be on in the Blacklist arena. So I'm not the... And now, what is Jason Violet gonna do here? Look at this. Oh my god, look at that. Somersault suicide dive. That was tremendous. Yeah, one thing that they did do in 2K22 is they did away with the OMG moments. I will rule you. Shades of Jimmy King. And now going with another H-Town Rush. Oh, and this time Jason Violet countered and delivers his own move with that jumping reverse STO. And oh, what? Damn. Talk about turning the tables. Man, I thought that Jamari Mito was going to win this one. Yeah, selfie time. I know it's supposed to be intermission, but I just flipped around. Well, this should be interesting. Kim Rage versus Mercedes. I see Alex Ison going one-on-one against Jimmy McMurray. Sarah Warfield teaming up with the real iconic duo to take on the Beehive. And then our main event in a triple threat match. Because those matches are no disqualification and no countouts. A triple threat match between JC Wolf, Sherman Sampson, and XtremeTony. Well, that means that the XGWL Ultimate World Heavyweight Champion Trey Steele has the night off. See, with such a big roster with over 80, because I have plus 40 on both XGWL and WCDL. Let's see.
And then they have all their women half nude, where the men are fully clothed. Target is also encouraging us to dress our boys like pansies, for lack of a better term. And a bunch of you came at me and said, I agree with what you're saying, but you could have said it a little bit more gently. This isn't a gentle page. Wait, for a 10-year-old boy in 1963 was 74 pounds. By 2002, the average weight was 85 pounds. For girls, it went from 77 to 88 pounds. The average weight for a man was 166.3 pounds. In 2002, it went to 191 pounds. Women went from 140.2 to 164.3. Not with me normalizing it, it's with society normalizing it.
No, one thing is my BMI is over 40 because I'm 275. Let's see. .9. is normal weighted BMI of 18.5 to 24.9. Overweight 25 to 29.9, and then obesity is 30 or greater, but there's morbidly obese, which is like 40. And no, I shouldn't. Sorry, one thing is that I accidentally put the Jamari Mito match on the XGWL arena, so I was like, to make up for it, I did a switcheroo with the arenas with the. But at least I got your attention too. Ooh, a kick out by Kim Rage. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, good close on by Mercedes. See, the one thing about a BMI, it doesn't calculate activity or how much muscle you have, because one thing is, I have muscle too. I'm not just a big belly. I'm very, very bulky. Because for someone that doesn't lift weights and is like, you're gonna see like the extreme. Someone who's either very, very skinny or someone that's very, very large. Oh, what a neck breaker by Mercedes. 1, 2. And Mercedes with the win. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but lean muscle weighs more than fat. And yes, I do need to be in better shape, because even though yesterday I did chest and back on, because one thing is I lifted for power, because I did a set of, it was 3 sets of 8, 6, and 4, where I did 8 sets, 8 reps at 185 in the first set. Second set was 6 reps at 205, and then the third set was 4 reps at 225. So I'm as strong as an NFL wide receiver. One thing is I need to start doing maxing, where I try to see what's my maximum in the big. Because when I went to the gym earlier today, it was the gun show, basically my arms and shoulders. One thing I did also was Alex Ison versus Jimmy McMurray. That's funny though. I like how you put that together. Because one thing is, I have a lot of one thing I'm trying to figure out, where can I go with this anarchist storyline now that after the aftermath of global warming, that Trey Steele is your new XGWL Ultimate World Heavyweight Champion, and Sherman Sampson stepped down as the leader of the anarchists. So that's essentially a face turn for Sherman Sampson. And then you have all this talent that wanna, and then with the loss of a lot of talent last year, I'm trying to reshuffle everything, like who's gonna get a title shot for of each of the different titles, because the anarchists still have champions, because AJ Cool and Slash the King of Hurt are still the tag team champions. Blake Stone is still the pure champion. And I think Electro Inferno is gunning for the Cruzeiro title. Because with Sherman Sampson no longer, it's like you basically chop the head off the snake. Because speaking of things going on in other CW, one thing that I'm thinking about all the time is that in different CW leagues, the three, I would say the three main ones that I'm in right now, XGWL, Aggression Championship Wrestling, I know Blacklist is the third one, and then the fourth one is Phoenix Pro, the one that JC Wolf runs. I was like, how is each CAW league gonna, because in Aggression Championship Wrestling, XtremeTony's the ACW World Mayhem Champion, and has this moniker of the Living Proof, being this very dement, very evil, calculating heel. Because I'll tell you guys, like, doing these promos, like, telling a different side of XtremeTony is really, really interesting, because it's like, I've allowed everyone to have this little bit of creative freedom, and I'm just being a team player, trying to help out in any way, which way I can, because, ooh. And one of the reasons it's gonna, so that way XtremeTony's not stale. I have to find a way to reinvent myself in CAW, or at least my CAW character. Because, ooh, this Living Proof, it's a whole different side of XtremeTony that we've never seen before. Not since the days of TWF. Oh, look at that clothesline by Jimmy Apophis Nick Mary. Look at that head scissors takedown. Because the one thing I don't want to do is to hot shot anything. Which is something that the Big Fed in Stamford used to do with a certain Voodoo Kin Mafia does. And ooh, no count. And now let's see what Jimmy McMurray does. Oh! Perfect spine buster. I know that's not the official name of it, but nobody does a spine buster better in CAW than Jimmy McMurray. Cover one and only. And now look at this, looking for the diluted drop. Ooh. Cover one, two, and that's it. Now that I have the 2k19 game on, I can record a lot of things for Charge 93 because I actually have a lot recorded for like a lot of backstage promos. One that includes JC Wolf, so yes, we are going to see a 10-minute backstage segment with JC Wolf on Charge 93. I'm just gonna put that out there. Warning: long backstage promo ahead. I have to say that it was a very, very entertaining backstage segment that involved JC Wolf. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but all I have to say about it. It really gets under the skin of JC Wolf. And honestly, that's why I brought JC Wolf to XGWL, because one thing is I do enjoy working with the man. First and foremost, because he's actually great to work with. I know you may have a lot of ideas that I may not agree with, but when it comes to him putting the work in, he puts the work in. Believe me. And you guys are gonna see that in this backstage segment. It is really good. One thing, it's been a while, it's been a hot minute since we've seen the real iconic duo on the live stream. And the first time we've seen Sarah Warfield on the card and not in a bonus match. One thing I also recommend for anyone recording matches in CAW, do fuck around with the payback system. Depending on what story you want to tell in the ring, it really helps. So let's do this. No countouts, no disqualification. But the pinfall or submission still has to take place in the ring, though, and they still have to tag in and out. I have to say, this is a really good match.
Here it is. Bro. The baby gained some sunlight, huh, babies? Hi, Daddy. Hi. Hi, Daddy. Hey, stop stealing the guy's wheels, bro.
So yes, the real iconic duo.
Friends in a room, they might kiss.
No, I'm not going to crush your skull with my eyes. Also, I'm not your mommy.
And
Did you know that T-Mobile has home internet?
and their tag team partner.
Here's why mushrooms are a superfood you need to have. I start every single day off with 6 different kinds of mushrooms that help me both physically and mentally. First up, cordyceps, an antioxidant powerhouse to help reduce fatigue and boost strength and energy. Reishi is for thousands of years has been evidence to help develop better mood, lower stress and anxiety, and support a good night's sleep. Lion's mane. This is used by Buddhist monks to help study and meditate, and it's amazing if you're looking for sharper focus, concentration, and memory. Shiitake is the overall immune booster. This is rich in compounds that help protect against cell damage, viruses, and infections. If you have gut issues, like I do, turkey tail is an amazing antimicrobial that helps promote healthy digestion, and it's also really good for your heart health and overall immunity. And finally, King Trumpet is the cholesterol killer. It is amazing for maintaining a healthy heart. It fights against inflammation, and it has antiviral properties to support bone health too. All of that in a single scoop every morning. I mean, over 150,000 people had to switch to Rise, and it's pretty clear why.
likes that. People don't like that.
And now, their opponents, still the XGWL Women's World Champion after defeating Lita at Global Warning, Tammy, and then there's Ruby Carter on your left and Lisa Vasquez on your right, before the camera starts panning over. One thing is, I hope they have more. One thing is, I know there's a YouTube video where they show all. One thing I haven't seen leading up to 2K23 is any of the entrances for the game. None of them. I know I really haven't been paying much attention to the lead up to the release of 2K23. Yeah, like I said, if I had some money, I definitely would get the PS5. But one thing is, where am I gonna put the PS5? And now as we get this one underway, oh, look at that! Because the only place I can put it is on the left of the TV. I'm like, because underneath the TV right now, as Sarah Warfield tags in, and yes, I did intentionally remove disqualifications and countouts for this match, because I know that there's a high probability that the match is going to end in a countout, because it happens in a lot of these 6-woman tag matches, or any tag match for that matter. And no, I am not a firm believer of a 20 count. Maybe the only time I'm going to do that is in the touchdown in Tokyo. Only just to go with Japanese rules. And now, Tammy getting the tag. Oh, look at that stiff shot. And look at that arm drag by Jordan Michaels. Irish whip. Now the tag. I know one thing in 2K22, I did ditch the high heels for Tammy finally. And now look at this. Ooh wee. What a move with that triangle hold. I know the latest that I've started a live stream was 10 p.m. And now look at this. Nice modified reverse DDT by Tammy. Nice kick right there. And now Tammy is going to go for the Queen's Fury now, and denied by Kira Lee, the Blasian beauty. And now Lisa Vasquez getting the tag. Safe to say, the best worker in the Beehive. And now look at this. Oh, what a backbreaker on the ring apron. I like in the Royal Rumble when Selena Vega made her entrance. She looked like a jury from Street Fighter 6. Now look, oh, balancing the scales. And now DK. Oh! Good sweep of the legs there by Lisa Vasquez. Now throwing Jordan Michaels back in this one. And now, what is she setting up for here? Look at this. Going up, and ooh, connects with a split-legged moonsault. And now Jordan Michaels looking to put things away here. Look at this, looking for the Carolina clutch. Ooh, nice spinning heel kick. And now Jordan Michaels going for the Carolina clutch again. And look at this, Ruby breaking out of it. I guess she's no longer the other one in the group. So she definitely needs to shake off that moniker that Giantinelli has given her, the other one. Countered that one. Nice cross body by Ruby. And now look at this. Oh, the Ruby drop. Ruby DT. Ooh, nice discus clothesline. Ooh, nice move right there. And now the tag. And, ooh, good teamwork there by the real iconic duo. Because one thing is, I honestly think they should get a shot at the titles, at the women's tag titles, because it's their turn. They've been for a long time, almost as long as the other tag teams. And now cover, but Ruby's having none of it, as we get a 0 count. Ooh, nice hard knee to the midsection, and now nice, ooh, butterfly suplex. And, oh my god, look at that. Balancing the scales again. Cover. 1, 2. And Kimberly wins it for her team. For Sarah Warfield and the real iconic duo. Oh yes, the other one, because I don't want to say that the furthest thing from my mind is comparing her to another ill-fated superstar from back in the day. Alright, so let's go to our main event. Triple threat match. See, because here's the thing. Which version of XtremeTony? Because look at this. I have 4 versions of Extreme. The Playmaker. The Living Proof. And once I get 2k23, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about it that Trey Steele's going to be the highest rated. And I'm trying to figure out, because I know that XtremeTony. I know I've been kind of declining XtremeTony a bit because I'm getting older, and I know physically I'm, because I'm getting stronger. Oh my god, my chest muscles are sore right here. I'm sore right here. A little sore from here from yesterday, but I don't think I'm gonna be sore in my arms tomorrow. Because one thing is, when I go to the gym and lift weights, I'm gonna be sore the next day. It's not gonna happen right away, because I didn't feel any of that muscle soreness throughout the day yesterday, or I started feeling that soreness this morning. One video that WrestleMania put out there that caught my interest that I got a chance to watch is 10, like, it was, I think 10 moves that could really hurt IRL, and one of them is the Burning Hammer. And then a variation of the Burning Hammer is the Padre Popper. Oh, there's a familiar face. Well, let's see. So, I got a follow on Instagram, and it's I would say a familiar. Because here comes a revitalized, re-energized Sherman Sampson. An Napoleon fighter, if you will. As as the shackles of being an anarchist have been removed, the shackles of being an anarchist have been removed. Because over at XGWL, XtremeTony has pissed a lot of people off over there. as the living proof. Look at this. Oh, two old rivals going at it. As XtremeTony is taking everyone to double leg takedown city. Oh right, I forgot it. R2 and 2k19. This is a perfect segue, look at this. Oh, goddamn! Double drop kicks to the playmaker. I don't think I've seen that before. I guess it's my turn to be outside for a minute. And now Sherman Sampson looking to do something here. Look at this. Oh my god, Summer Sampson. Ooh. Man, what a knee by Casey Wolf. I know, that happens quite a lot on WWE TV in these multi-person matches, triple threats, fatal four-ways, where one or more competitors will roll out of the ring and give a chance for the other remaining competitors in a one-on-one situation. Now Sherman rolling to the ring apron. Oh! And look at that, Casey Wolf turning his attention to Sherman Sampson. And, oh, didn't account for the playmaker. Oh, JC Trigger. And now look at this, the playmaker. Setting Sherman Sampson to the outside. Now the playmaker setting up here. Getting fired up. Oh! Wee! Look at that suicide dive to the outside. That's 250-pound missile launching at Sherman Sampson. Damn, another. Ooh, playmaker kicking after too. And damn, I didn't know the playmaker got busted open. Counter by Sherman Sampson. And, oh my god, Summer Sampson. And J.C. Wolf with the save. And now look at this, lightning bolt. As a friend would say, it's super effective. And now setting up for the Padre Popper. XtremeTony is the current pro champion. And now look at this, Sand Eagle stretch. And now Sherman Sampson and J.C. Wolf are fighting it out on the outside. And now the cover, and J.C. Wolf's been busted open. And now, sharpshooter. And now the playmaker looking to put things away here. Because going for the sharpshooter didn't work on J.C. Wolf, and now the Padre Popper got countered by Sherman Sampson. Now Summer Sampson and J.C. Wolf again interrupting that pinfall attempt. And now JC Wolf. Look at this. Oh! Oh my god! What a drive-by kick, and Sherman Sampson's been busted open, and the referee is down too! And now look at this. Oh, nice springboard bulldog. And now trying to go for the standing eagle stretch again. And now look at this. Oh, JC trigger on the Sherman Sampson, but too close to the ropes there. That's the one thing that saved Sherman Sampson in this one. So that could have been a 3 count. And going for another JC trigger. And the Playmaker interrupts that pinfall attempt. Another JC trigger, cover. One thing, all 3 competitors are bleeding. Look at that counter by Sherman Sampson. And now an arm drag. Oh, damn, JC Wolf counters. Oh, counter by JC Wolf. And they are all worn out. They're like, how much left do they have in the tank? Because at this point, it's just who can outlast who in this one. Almost 3 in that one. Now, try to go for the Charger suplex, but that didn't work. And now JC Wolf is zoning in on Sherman Sampson after the Playmaker rolled out of the ring to catch a breather. Ooh, another JC trigger cover. And too little too late as the playmaker finally gets on his feet, but JC Wolf already had the 3 count. Man, it's been a knee fest for JC Wolf in this one. Well, as we go through the highlights, everyone got their shit in. XtremeTony laid out a couple of lightning bolts, a couple of Padre poppers, even the sharpshooter. But at the end of the match, it was JC Wolf to get the win. And well, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, then I highly recommend you doing so. As we go, as we're approaching spring, and next week will be another episode of XGWL Live. So gracias for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.